anybody likes arpeggios, these are pretty cool ones.
First thing we're going to work on is we're going to build up to a 5-string arpeggio, and some people call them sweep notes. But we're going to start with 3, then I'm going to do it on an A major and a minor to show you the difference. First of all, you know this is an A major. Okay, so you got your A major, and then of course you know your what we're going to do, we're going to work with triads. If you're just doing a regular A major, a 3-string arpeggio would be here to make the tripod, and just work on that. You can't just do something like that. I mean, like whenever you do a little sweep of an arpeggio, you have to actually hit notes. You can't just just hit anything you want. Anyhow, the concept is you are actually playing something. Now that's the 3-string arpeggio for an A. So now if you take this A and make it an A minor, like so, then your 3-string arpeggio would be. So you got your major, your minor, and see I switched fingers, because and it's just on the last 3 strings right now. We're going to add a 4th one and then a 5th one in a minute. But what you do is you take your index finger and your middle finger and your index finger again as you go down each string. And what you want to do is as you go down forward like that, that's the reason they call them sweep notes. Originally they're just arpeggios, and then the term sweep note came along at some point. But basically, this is what you're doing. And when we get to the 5-string one, major, you're going to sweep them like this. Then you'll be able to come back and all that. But we're going to start with 3. Well, I'm sorry, that's the major. Just get comfortable. Where you want to keep it where you can move it up, Now what I want you to do, and this is going to be helpful for later, you might even want to pause this video and do this for 5 or 10 minutes before we add any more strings. But what I want you to be able to do is go here, 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 and now I want you, when you pull it off, I want you to come right back, and now you're going to kind of like hybrid pick. You're not going to pick the E string again, because the pull off was your pick. Basically your notes going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what you're going to do is you're going to come here, 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 and then you're going to hit pluck here, and you're going to pull off, and then you're going to catch this string coming back. All right, now, but what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead now, we're going to add a fourth string. We're going to be playing the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th string. What we're going to do, you're going to catch the 10th fret right here, okay? That's the 10th fret. All right, so you got your 10th fret on the D string, which is the 3rd one from the top. So you catch your number 10. Then, all right, on the next string, catch number 11.
Number 9.
Next string, 10. Next string, 8. So basically what we've just done, we've taken this arpeggio right here, we've taken that arpeggio and we've added a note. We've started here, so now it's going to be, so instead of, it's going to be, okay? And remember to take your fingers off. And you're saying, well, why do you want to take your fingers off? Well, you're muting it and everything else. It's just the effect of it. You don't want it to sound like a chord. You want it to sound like the notes of a chord played individually, very, very quickly or briefly. All right, and now do that and work on that. I did it with the wrong fingers. All right, so far we're only using these two fingers right here, okay? That's all we're using. And you're going down in one motion. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you're right off like, just like that. All right, now. The next one coming up, we're going to add the 5th string, okay? Which is really the second from the top. And then you're going to be playing each one down in a row, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you got that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? And just what you want to do now is that one is going to be the first string, or the second from the top, is going to, and you're going to play this with your pinky, because now we're going to get a little more stretched out. You're still going to do the same fingering when we get to the other ones, but with the pinky you catch number 12 on the A string, which is the second from the top. You're going to catch the 12th fret right here on the double marks right here, and then you're going to come right here and catch this. This is what we were just doing, just what we were doing before. We were doing this before, but now we're adding this one. So it's going to be 12, 10, 9, 10, 8. Okay, 12, 10, 9, 10, 8. 12, 10, 9, 10, 8. Okay, you got that? All right, now pause the video right now for a minute and just do it real slow. See, watch the right hand. And now do it, but do your left hand. 12, 10, 9, 10, 8. 12, 10, 9, 10, 8. 12, 10, 9, 10, 8. And just... But anyhow, now we're going to try it a little trickier. We're going to go down to the high E, and then when you catch this note right here, it's that what we're going to do. We're not going to do like you think. Well, we are, but we're going to do it kind of quickly. What we're going to do is we're going to, first, before we come backwards, we're going to do the 5 notes, and we're going to catch this one, and we're going to stop. Let me show you what you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to stop right there. But you don't want to pluck it like I just did. I did it because I don't have any effects on it or anything hardly. You can't hardly hear it unless I pluck it. But anyhow, what you want to do, when you get to that one, you want to hammer on the note instead of playing it. And you want to do it quickly as soon as you hit this, like that. All right. All right, work on that. And the reason you want to get that down pat so it's so natural, so you'll be in this position. I mean, play it for 20, 30 minutes. Stop the video, play it over and over and over and over. And when you've got it, I even did hesitate there, but when you've got it where you just come like that and it automatically almost goes down, like almost as soon as you hit it. So it'll be, so you want it to be like this. And the reason you want to do that, I mean, you could just stop right there, you know, or you could and go into a lead or something. But what you want to do is, the reason you want to do it like that is because when you get there, you're going to, what we're going to do is, for this scenario, we're going to immediately pull it off. like this. And then when we're coming back, we're upstroke. We're going to come with one stroke, just like we did the downstroke. We're just going to sweep it up. But when we sweep it up, what we're going to do, we're going to skip the first string because you used the hammer on. And you're going to do a pull off. And that already makes that note. Okay? You made the note with the hammer on. You're making the return with the hammer off. And then on the way back, you skip the first string. And you go, the sixth string. I'm sorry, keep my numbers right. You skip string 6 and you pluck string 5 and then you sweep back. So it's going to be like, basically it's going to be like, and you can do it slower. So like, and just, alright, and you want to work on that and get it down pat. Now what I'm going to show you right now, if you barely got that down, don't do what I'm about to show you now. Work on that for a few days and then come back and do what I'm going to show you next. Because I don't want you to mix them up. Now what we're going to do, that was an A minor. Alright, now what we're going to do, we're going to do an A major. The A major arpeggio, and the difference on the major arpeggio is you're going to start off on your 5th string, on the 2nd string from the top. You're going to start off on the 12th fret, but instead of going to 10, you're going to go to 11. Okay, see that? And now the next two are going to be the same, but you can't go here because now we're doing an A major, not a A minor. So basically, you're going to be making that tripod, okay? Or that you're going to be making that triad. So what you're doing now you're doing, so you're going 12, 11, 9, 10, 9, okay, instead of the 8 on the end. So it's like, and then work on that. And whenever you get that down pat, then add the pinky in the same spot, okay? Because we're still in an A. It was just a major or a minor, so every note doesn't change. But anyhow, so now, and add that. So major. All right, you got that? Now, if you get that down pretty good, what we're going to do now is we're going to change it. We're going to do an A minor, but we're going to do a G major. So that way you kind of feel a melody, feel like you're doing something instead of just, that's not a very big change. So what you want to do, go ahead and do your minor, A. And now for your G. Now if you know basic guitar, E, F, G, A, well, you know that A is 2 frets before the G is 2 frets before the A, right? G, G sharp, A. Well, same thing here. Since you're starting here for your minor, all you got to do is take it and move it down 2 frets to the G position, but we're doing a major. So remember, the major now is going to be, instead of it being down 2 frets on the next string, it's only going to be down 1, just like over here. You're just going to take this major one and move it down 2 frets. So now you're looking at 10, 9, 7, 8, 7. Okay? So it's going to be 10, I'm sorry, yeah, 10, 9, 7, 8, 7. Okay? And see, and if it would have been a G, instead of a G major, if it had been a G minor, like this, then it would have been the same rule here. Same thing as the A minor, but it's not. It's a major. So what I want you to do is I want you to go. All right, just do that over and over. Matter of fact, just try it forwards first so it won't be too confusing. Like. You want to just keep working on that. And if you got like a little loop station or something like I've got over there that I almost figured out how to work the other day, what you can do, you can get your little backing track going with an A minor, and then a G major, and then an F, and then an E. All those are majors except for the A. So what you'll do to replicate that in your arpeggios is you'll do the first one I showed you, the minor, okay? And then the next one is going to be down 2, because the G is down 2, and it becomes a major. Okay? And then, of course, go down 2 more frets. So you take this down 2 frets. Alright, and then you got your E. Alright, now the E is the same thing. You were here, go down 1 fret, because from your F to the E was 1 fret. So you had your F. You had your F, and you had your E. Now, go back to the beginning. You have the A minor, G major, F major. Oh, I almost missed it. And an E major. All right. So basically you have and you can just do any little melody you want, whatever is easiest for you. Like you can just do it forwards if you want. Like that one was wrong. So that's doing 5-string arpeggios, and you can take all those I just showed you. All you got to do is not do the first note, and it's a 4-string arpeggio. Not do the first 2 notes, and it's a 3-string. And I guess technically the last 2 is an arpeggio. It's a pretty cheesy one, but it's better to at least catch 4 of them. That way that you can do a major. And now this one right here that I just grabbed here, you say, well, what would that be? Well, that would be a C. You know why? Because this is a D right here. Take it up 12 frets and then move it back 2, and that's the I probably went into. If we'd have went into it like that, it would have been a minor. Okay. And then so if you want to catch the full one here, all you have to do is just think about it backwards, and that's your major. Make it a minor. See how that works?